This is victory. Victory indeed. This is total victory. The wicked will never go unpunished. It is not possible. Wunmi thought that saying Liam will no longer bear Aloba and that she's ready to relinquish everything, like she's not going to try to fight Mohbad's father on Mohbad's property, money, or whatever it is, that Liam would no longer be attached to any inheritance. She thought that's the only thing that is needed. She thought doing this will help us keep the justice, the judgment that will befall her finally. She thought saying every of these things will put an end to Mohbad's father's quest for justice. She is thinking that she will not go to jail. She will not be sentenced to life imprisonment for directly and indirectly R.I.P. Mohbad. Well, Mohbad's father said in several interviews, in fact, he said he's going to appear on more, and he's going on the international level. He's going to Al Jazeera, BBC, they've done theirs. So he's going on Al Jazeera, he's going on international platforms so that people can see and hear more of what is happening, because the government is not ready to do what they need to do. They are trying to water everything down. They are not ready. In fact, I'll tell you this. The reason why the government swung into action is because Mohbad's demise was going to metamorphose into a second wave of NSARS. It's going to be from justice for Mohbad into something else that will have no name anymore. There will be no definition to it. There will be no clear cut to it. Everything will be muddy, shaky, and people will begin to break into prisons to let out criminals. Things will be done like how it was done then. People hijacked that unrest, hijacked that riot to do terrible things. They will loot a lot of things. Shops will be set ablaze. Businesses and many things, government facilities will be destroyed. Public facilities will be destroyed too. So they quickly swung into action and said, oh, we are getting autopsy done. And they decided to stretch it this long so people will be in suspense. That's what they did. But now that they finally came out with whatever it is, you know what they said. They don't have anything to say about autopsy or the toxicology. It is inconclusive. In fact, they don't even understand. They don't know what to say exactly. Where are we heading to next? That's the question. What is the next call? I want you to pay attention to this one, because this is victory. Wunmi there's nothing Wunmi can do about this one anymore. There is nothing she can do about it. A voice note, audio, do you know, let me put this before we proceed, that Wunmi was said to release videos of Mohbad inhaling, smoking, terrible things, just to destroy the image of Mohbad, because she knows that this is the end of the journey. But we are telling her, go ahead. What we are talking about is what R.I.P. Mohbad, not what you and Mohbad or your group or gang of waywardness consumed.
Kò possible. Gbogbo wa ò lè sùn ká kọrí síbì kan náà. Ẹ bá mi get yẹn, please. Just because this is justice, I'm telling you. But tá bá touch gbogbo bí, we can never get justice. And to the pa Mohbad, ó máa jẹ lọ ni. Ó máa jẹ lọ ni. Justice for Mohbad. Just empty for me concrete evidence that fi lè nail Naira Marley àti Sam Larry. Why te fi mú Sam Larry àti Naira Marley? Tẹ́ mú gbogbo wọn. Nǹkan tí mo sọ yé yín. Ha lè fi ẹ̀tẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ká máa pa làpálàpá. Ó wá dàbí pé gbogbo yín ẹ ti fi òjòrò sí. Ẹ fi Wunmi lẹ̀ o, ẹ fi Wunmi lẹ̀ o. Ṣé fẹ́ pa ni ọmọ kékeré, ṣé fẹ́ pa ni tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ mi ńkọ́, tó bá jí ọmọ mi. Màá ní kó lọ ṣe DNA. Ṣé mo nǹkan tó máa fi ṣe DNA? Help Wunmi gan. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ sọ pé kó má ṣe DNA. Tí Wunmi bá ṣe DNA, wàláì tàláì, òun ló máa fi gbé oríyìn. Gbogbo owó tó ń dá fún gan, mo ṣe ẹ̀pọ̀ àwọn kan tún máa fún ní double. Àwọn gan kó máa sọ pé má ṣe ìyanu, àwọn máa gbé gbogbo scholarship títí tọ́mọ yẹn tó máa fi dàgbà. But àìṣe DNA ó máa fi àwọn èèyàn ní suspicious. Obìnrin bómi ọ̀fun ni ò sọ pé kó má pa ni. Kí Wunmi tiẹ̀ short gbogbo wa help, kó short wa up, kó má jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Kó tiẹ̀ lọ ṣe, ẹ sọ pé who are you? Who are you to tell her to go and do DNA? Mohbad never doubts the paternity of his child. Àwọn ọkùnrin kan wà, ẹ jẹ́ kí n correct yín. Èmi ò ń wo Aunty Kemi o. Ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀. Gbogbo yín lẹ máa ń follow Aunty Kemi. Èmi ti mọ̀ tipẹ́ pé Aunty Kemi, she cannot be trusted. She cannot be listened to. But having said that, only the job mi kò sọ òótọ́ kẹ́ bàbẹ́. So gbogbo yín tẹ́ sọ pé Aunty Kemi ló ń gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kó rí yín pé ṣé mi look like a stupid dumb idiot lójú yín ni? Do I look like a stupid person lójú yín ni? Àbí kò tí mo sọ yé yín? But this is the fact. Obìnrin bímọ fún yàn sọ pé kó má pààyàn. Ẹ sọ pé tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ mi ṣé màá ní kó lọ ṣe DNA? Why not? Láti jẹ́ kó rí pé ó wẹ̀, ó mọ oyún kọ̀ọ̀kan, so that wọ́n ní máa fojú aṣẹ́wó wò. Pẹ̀lú audio tá ti gbọ́ yẹn, kó tiẹ̀ prove Mohbad wrong. Ìgbà yẹn ló máa wá ní ẹnu ọ̀rọ̀ sí gbogbo wa yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n play kíní yẹn fún yín. Mo ń bọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n play fún yín. Mo ń bọ̀, ẹ má bínú.
Say my cloud rich. Me, I'm not feeling okay in my life again. Okay, I'm coming. I swear to my living God. You don't have to say me people while hospital. You don't have to say me. You don't know anything. I swear you don't know anything. I swear to my living God. Me, ever since I've gone to the end of my life, I've been fucked up. For some program, forever. Regret the life to live. One night, I like to think of my machine and tobacco. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa bá bọ̀ wá fún ọgbọ̀n ó máa regret ẹ̀ for the whole life. Ó máa regret gbogbo life ẹ̀. I swear to my living God. I know you will not see anything now. You know how to go and call my mom and to make her sad, Abby. Don't worry. You think I will forget everything. Where's my phone? You can't talk. Where's my other phone? Where's my phone now? Talk now.
It is not your phone. My stores are dead.
Where's my other phone? Yes, let me open the phone. Let's prepare the phone. Where is my other phone? Where is my old WhatsApp? We share the same iCloud with me and you, Abby. But on the WhatsApp, we share law. Where is my line? Where is everything? You want to first thing you post after Abby. About my post conversation, but the post Abby. Oh, no, èmi tí mò ń pè láàárọ̀ fún bọ́ tí mò ń pè fún wo wọ́n ní ìzú mo fi ń pè ọ́ má wọrí mi ó mọ kankan ìwà tí gbogbo fámìlì wà láìtàláì tó bá yẹ pé tí ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ sì ń jẹ lọ ilé rẹ̀ máa fi ṣàbẹ̀yìn wà láìtàláì.
Ṣé gbogbo yín gbọ́ ìwọ àtàwọn fámìlì yín tó bá jẹ́ pé tí ń ṣe ókè ẹ sọ pọ́kọ àtìyàwó máa ń jà kí ló dé tó tún mú àwọn fámìlì ẹ̀ mọ́ ìwọ àti gbogbo àwọn fámìlì yín tó bá jẹ́ pé tí ń ṣe ẹ ti ń jẹ lọ eléyìí ló máa fi ṣàṣemọ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ please wake up from your slumber please ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run please ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ ni ó ní tí wà táwọn fámìlì ẹ bá ti ń ṣe ṣé dẹ̀ rántí pé bàbá Mohbad tó ń kanra tára ń ta ṣé ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ bàbá Mohbad tó ń kanra tára ń ta ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ìyàwó yìí náà ni bàbá Mohbad ń sọ ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló máa rán sóhun ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló máa ṣe kiri kan please mo wá ráwọn kan tó ń sọ pé mo ń bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa play lọ.
wàhálà ìtàwọn ilé máa fi ṣe kẹ́yìn àwọn tó kọ ẹ̀ bí kò máa ṣe aṣọ tí mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò wọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ ó lọ gbé sí mi lórí ó gbé sí mi lórí ó fẹ́ pa mí ìjà ayé ẹ̀ fẹ́ báyìí.
kí Wùnmí bọ́ síta àbí kó rán spíkà ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kó wá sọ fún wa ó sọ pé aṣọ tí mo sọ pé mo ò wọ̀ ó wá gbé sí mi lórí ṣó fẹ́ pa mí ni. Please, this voice note is so sensitive. This voice note is so sensitive. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká fọwọ́ dá sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, please. If you want, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ justice lóòótọ́ without being biased. This is a very sensitive audio. Ẹ má sọ pé ọkọ àti ìyàwó ń jà. Ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀. ẹ gbàgbé ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Ogun fẹ́ pa ẹni, ó fẹ́ ṣe orí burúkú ni. Má wọrí náà, má wọrí. Ó fẹ́ ṣàpá mi àbí. Ìwọ tí bá kú lé ní gbogbo ayé pátápátá, ìwọ ṣàlùpá mi sí wàhálà. Baby, my other WhatsApp, that we
ṣé ń gbọ́ tí n bá kú lé ní gbogbo ayé pátápátá ló máa mọ̀ pé wọ́n ló pa mí. Tí n bá kú lé ní ìwọ àtàwọn fámílì ẹ máa jìyà. Bọ́bọ́ yìí wòlíì ni àkànrí ni wòlíì ni bọ́bọ́ yìí. Èmi ò gbórin ẹ̀ látijọ́ yìí, mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ ń gbọ́ àwọn wordings sínú orin ẹ̀ ni. Mo wá ń bi àbúrò mi, mo ní ṣé bọ́bọ́ yìí ti mọ̀ pé òun fẹ́ kú ni. Bọ́bọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ yóò ń ṣe ordinary person, please. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, ẹnìkan kò sọ̀rọ̀ nípa audio yìí. Ẹ ṣáà pé Naira Marley ni o, Sam Larry ni, kò sẹ́ni tó dispute yín sìn àti ìgbà. But why are we facing those two people alone? Tí ikú bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé kò ṣe ikú tó natural, everybody is a suspect. Everybody is a suspect. Ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀, everybody is a suspect. Nǹkan tó mú yín tẹ́ ẹ̀ àtàkì bàbá Mohbad, tá ẹ̀ àtàkì ìyá ẹ̀, àwọn ló pa o, wọ́n ṣe ìyá rere. Kí ló spare Wunmi? Kí ló spare Wunmi? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká ṣe báyìí. Tó bá jẹ́ pé mi ni Wunmi ni, wàláhì má ti gbé DNA síta. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bàbá wa Tinubu. Kí ló dé táwọn obìnrin ṣe máa ń sá fún DNA? 99% of ẹ̀yin obìnrin, gbogbo yín lẹ ti gbọ́mọ bà fọ́ṣun. Mo sọ pẹ̀lú full chest mi ni. Mo sọ pẹ̀lú full chest mi ni. Ẹ ti dòdòkúdò, ẹ ti gbọ́mọ bà fọ́ṣun. Wá ìtẹ́rù ń bá Wunmi láti ṣe DNA. Wọ́n sọ pé ó máa ṣe DNA. Ẹ gbàgbé ẹnu ló fi sọ. A fẹ́ rí kó bá wa post ẹ̀, a fẹ́ mọ̀. Why tí gbogbo yín ṣe sọ pé kó má ṣe DNA yẹn? Mo wá gbọ́ táwọn kan tún sọ pé tó bá ṣe DNA yẹn, á mì pé tó bá wá jẹ́ pé Mohbad kan ló lọ́mọ. Ẹ máa gbọ́ o òpònú tí many people sọ o. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò mí tẹ́ ní làkàyè mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ sí o. Wọ́n sọ pé tí Mohbad tó bá ṣe DNA yẹn, tí ó bá wá jẹ́ Mohbad ló lọ́mọ, á jẹ́ pé Mohbad ó kúkú àkúrun nìyẹn, kò ní legacy kankan láyé. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, tó bá wá jẹ́ pé ọmọ àlè náà ní kọ́, ṣé kò kúkú àkúrun? Gbogbo owó tó fẹ́ kó fún Mohbad, gbogbo nǹkan tí Mohbad yìí máa jèrè, ṣé ẹlòmíì kan ló máa jèrè ẹ̀? Because ẹni tí ọmọ yẹn bá fẹ́ àbí bàbá ọmọ yẹn, òun ló máa kó gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ. Kò wá jẹ́ ká mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Kó kúkú kó gbogbo owó yẹn fáwọn fámìlì ẹ̀, ìyá àti bàbá ẹ̀ àtàwọn fámìlì ẹ̀. Because eré tí Mohbad ń sá ní gbogbo ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ayé ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ipe òun fẹ́ la àwọn fámìlì òun kúrò ní ìṣẹ́. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ sọ pé bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. Ó ti fi ikú ṣe àgbà wa. Because ẹ sọ pé tó bá jẹ́ pé Mohbad kan ló lọ́mọ, á jẹ́ pé Mohbad legacy, Mohbad dynasty ó ti kúrò láyé nìyẹn. Ẹ̀yin ò rò pé tó bá jẹ́ pé Mohbad kan ló lọ́mọ yẹn náà, so gbogbo nǹkan tí bàbá àti ìyá ẹ̀ deserve kọ́kọ́ fún ìyàwó tó ṣe ṣìnà.
Exactly. That is the rubbish coming out of the mouth of supporters of Wunmi. They said that since Mohbad is not alive, that they are not arguing about the paternity of that child anymore. They know that Wunmi would have gotten DNA done publicly if that child is truly for Mohbad. Now that she's stalling this long, and Mohbad's father had to go through the court to get her, compel her to do what she needs to do, they know that that child does not belong to Mohbad. They are simply saying that we should tamper justice with mercy. That they should allow this child to remain as Mohbad's memory. How? How come people like to make lies appear as the truth? How? How is that possible? How does that make sense? How does it make sense? So Wunmi's team, they have started like trying to pedal down. They know that there is nothing else for them to do anymore. So they are trying to soften their approach to it, saying, oh, you guys should just allow it to go. Allow this thing to go. Allow it to go. Let us just bury Mohbad and let that little boy represent Mohbad on earth? What if Mohbad adopted the boy? And we are saying, yeah, it is possible for someone to adopt someone, but that person will be aware of their action, not when lies are being dropped, thrown on our face. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. If you want to adopt a child, let it be in your sane mind and also when you are alive. I just cannot understand how these people ended up supporting Wunmi, if not that they are in the same track, the same pathway. Their husband or partner needs to do the needful now. Check the paternity of your children. Check the paternity of your children. Check. Because this thing is becoming, it's an eyesore. It's an eyesore. The other time, Mohbad's mother petition, and now she's saying that the petition is not true, that it's not coming from her, that she didn't authorize any lawyer to write petition against Mohbad's father. What are we dealing with here? She said her life is not safe. That her life is being threatened by Mohbad's father. How? Where? She said Mohbad's father sent his supporters to bully her and to threaten her. And the man said, I have not paid any blogger, instructed any blogger, any journalist, anybody. Everyone is doing what they feel they should do. And the man is grateful to us, saying thank you, because I have not called you or paid you. You guys just felt that you needed to stand by truth. When I was being bullied, when I was being lied upon, when I was thrown in the mud, these people saying that I'm threatening them, they kept quiet. But they know the truth. They know what is going on. They kept quiet about it. They wanted me to suffer. They didn't mind if heart attack, high blood pressure, whatever it is. They don't mind if I slum. In fact, it would have been much more nicer if it had happened. So they will not have anyone to contest. No one will contest DNA. No one will contest inheritance. I've asked Wunmi this question, and I hope our supporters and Wunmi herself will answer. If Mohbad was an unsuccessful carpenter, living from hand to mouth, because you said that you suffered with Mohbad. I don't know how you suffered. I don't get it. You suffered with Mohbad. Don't you have parents to sponsor you to school? Why must it be that a man must help you? Why must another person's child be the one to take care of your need? Is it the one that brought you to this life? It's the duty of your parents and yourself when you get to a certain age to take care of your needs. Then when you now come together with a man, both of you are to be companions and you're supposed to be helpmates. You're supposed to help each other grow. And if you're fortunate to meet someone whose hands is already lifted up, good. But what is this thing about you suffered with Mohbad? Are you not normal? What do you mean by you suffered with Mohbad now that the wealth has come? So the wealth comes after he's dead, right? The wealth came after his demise. So now you want to enjoy it. And they now want to kick you out of it, that you have suffered. So the father that loaned money and did all of that, he didn't suffer. So you think the best is now for you to bring a child that does not belong to him? So the audio that Mohbad was having conversation with Wunmi. Wunmi tried as much as possible not to say a lot, but Mohbad kept on saying and repeating what eventually came to pass. In that audio, Wunmi was the one recording, not Mohbad. Wunmi wanted to use that recording. When she was asked about it, she said she had recorded it because whenever Mohbad acts in a strange way, if she reminds Mohbad will say it's not true. So she said she kept that audio so that Mohbad will listen to it and then apologize. That's what she said. But all the words, utterances of Mohbad there does not sound like somebody that is saying things that is not true or things that is out of this world. He's not saying mysterious things. He's saying the reality, the real thing that's happening to him. He addressed the action of Wunmi, attitude of Wunmi, evil of Wunmi and her family. threat to his life, plot to delete him, and also how Wunmi keeps going to his mom, his own mother, Mohbad's mother, to manipulate her. And he even went on to say, so if I RIP, you want to play this audio, it means that Mohbad is aware that Wunmi records whenever she needs to do what they call setup. Same way she did with Mohbad's father, but that audio recording didn't work for her. She never knew that Mohbad's father would be recording. So she had done what she did, set to release it when she wants, or maybe take it to the embassy. They needed Mohbad's father to threaten her. This has always been the attitude and action of Mohbad, Wunmi to Mohbad. I know a lot of people are blaming Mohbad. Why did you even stay with this kind of woman? This life is full of mystery. It's mysterious. So everything that Mohbad said in that audio is exactly what has come to pass. It has come to pass. So Mohbad's father had this discussion and / interview with Kemi Oluloyo, and in this talk, if you've not watched that video, please do. There was a lot of updates. There's a lot of updates on it. You need to watch the video. You'll be seeing it after the end of this one in the small box at the end of the video. You'll be seeing it there. Just tap on that video. What he said is deep, and what Kemi Oluloyo also revealed is deep. The government, in their wisdom, decided not to make public the autopsy and toxicology report. I don't know why. Maybe they choose not to. That's what they feel they should do. Even if they are going to, we are not even advising them to redact some part of it. It should be made public. But Kemi Oluloyo said she has a copy of it. She had opportunity to see it like others. Other journalists who had the opportunity to, so they shared it to her, so she had the opportunity to see. She went through it, and she came up with some deep details, such as laceration. That's a cut on Mohbad's neck. Where did that come from? What happened to that? Is Wunmi going to say, you see, the police are not ready to work. They're not ready to do the job that they are supposed to do. Why? Because of Wunmi's mother, a former police officer, dirty cop. They are not ready to do the needful. They are not ready to do anything meaningful. So, if this audio had not been released, Wunmi will appear as a saint, will pretend like she was being persecuted alongside Mohbad, bullied alongside Mohbad, and that she has been beaten also alongside Mohbad. She's going to tell us a lot of things. When that audio got released, people started seeing a better picture of it. That it's not only Mohbad, that Wunmi is also part of the people, not only Sam Larry, Naira Marley, or whoever out there, that Wunmi was also part of these people oppressing him. Yeah. Wunmi was part of them. Exactly what Mohbad said. And also, I'm sure you must have seen that video where Mohbad called the name of Wunmi, saying, I saw Cynthia there. Oh my God, I don't know who to believe anymore. I saw her there. She's with them. She's with Mohbad's enemy. If Mohbad is to come back again, and how I wish people can have a second chance to return back, I'm sure they will do better. Mohbad will give a huge gap, space to Wunmi. If only we can have the opportunity, maybe some people do have that grace, to sleep and have a dream of your life to the next 30 years played out to you, and you can write it down. I'm sure people will make decisions that will be more profitable, progressive, and will add value to their lives. I'm kind of thinking people will do right. Maybe some people have the grace, the opportunity. But then, if this is not possible, there are lessons to be learned from the action or inaction of others. this story of Mohbad that we are still on to, I'm sure you must have learned one or two things from it too as a person. You must have learned one or two things from it. What a world of wickedness. They just want to harvest Mohbad, inherit Mohbad, finish Mohbad, take everything. Like, the guy is as if he came to this world to fulfill them. I asked the question, if Mohbad was a carpenter, unsuccessful, would Wunmi want to inherit? Would they be saying this child belongs to Mohbad? If Mohbad was empty, if Mohbad had no money, if there was nothing, Wunmi and her family, particularly Wunmi's mother, coming on social media saying that, why are they asking for DNA now? Is there any justice? Is there any justice? How come DNA is not justice? I don't really get it. If you bring a child that does not belong to someone, to him, and the person wants to know, is it not justice for the person to know? Is it not justice for the grandfather of the so-called child of Liam to know? Okay, people don't really understand this thing. They take too much of my wife, my husband, my husband. Yes, there is a space for that. But what about parents too? That have sacrificed a lot. At least we know that parents in general, I'm not saying all parents do, but we know that parents do a lot. They do a lot. Giving birth to that child, nursing that child, to the point that you met that person. I know that some parents are crazy, they are useless, but majority. Then you say you have suffered, and you have, what is that? Self-entitlement? Like, you are entitled to because you suffer. How? It's your parents that did not take care of you. You suffered because your parents didn't take care of their responsibility. There is no law that says that you must do anything for you. There's no law that says you must take care of your girlfriend. Only wife that we know. That by law, you have to mind, to an extent, you have to take care of your wife and more, your children. There's no law that says nothing. It is only free will, if you like, to give him or her. Yeah, if you like to give him or her, nothing more. If you like to give him or her, nothing. That's the truth. So don't put this DNA thing. How I wish Wunmi would do this DNA before the court drags her in finally.